Hey everybody, this is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called Creating Magic. More love, passion, and money. And if you don't prefer money, which I think many of us do actually prefer money, but you can think of it as abundance, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. And I will have an extended reading for each pile, which you can click on the link below to my Vimeo channel, where we will be discussing who's coming towards you in love. We will be getting initials and how they feel, okay? But for this reading, let's go ahead and look at creating magic, more love, passion, and money in your life, okay? So we've got the Serpentine here, stone for our pile number 1. For pile number 2, we have the Fairy Stone, and for pile number 3, we have the Amethyst, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the piles, and again below you can find out how to follow me on Instagram in the description box below, and you can also find out how to request a private reading with me too, okay? So thank you so much, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. For those of you that chose pile number 1, welcome to your pile. You chose the Serpentine stone, okay? So thank you for being here. Pile number 1. We've got Archangel Michael here looking out for us. And we're gonna go ahead and get into your oracle cards first to look at love and magic and passion and money, how to create more magic around these items, okay? And in the extended reading, we are going to go in who's coming towards you in love, their initials plus how they will feel, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Pile number 1, how to create more magic around love, passion, and money, okay? Let's go for it. We have manifest, co-creation, gratitude, divine alignment, and joyful visions, okay? So you're my master manifestors, my pile number 1s. And let's go to Earth Angel next. Kindness, sensitivity is strength, higher perspective, and divine abilities. Okay, so some of you have spiritual gifts or abilities. Some of you are Earth Angels. You help others, you guide others, and you're in co-creation with the universe right now in divine alignment. Oh, and you guys got number 2, abundance. Goddess of abundance divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. Oh, I love that. So you guys have been helping others and helping others find their abundance and caring for others, and therefore Spirit is rewarding you here for your kindness and allowing you to basically manifest whatever you want. Pile number 1. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Wow, pile number 1. We have a soulmate message here. Trust in the healing power of love, for it is only through love that happiness is possible. Observe all that transpires, but do not get emotionally attached. The storm will clear. You can be of assistance to the one you love only if you remain positive, okay? So I do see you being assistant to, giving assistance to a lot of people here with the Earth Angel, not just to the person that you love. But I do think you're manifesting a great love that you could possibly get engaged to or married to, maybe even within the next year here, or maybe you already are, with a great love and manifesting a marriage and a real commitment. But I see it's because you've been so wonderful and you've been so helpful to others that you now have these manifestation powers. So do not doubt that. Some of you are Earth Angels looking for love online, all right? In the age of online dating. And it's kind of challenging for an Earth Angel to look for a partner, isn't it? Because it's like, you can't just press a button and find a love, right? Like, so that can be challenging. We have boss lady, independent. Okay, so some of you may be too busy, and so you go online and see if you can date online. Some of you are very accomplished. 10-10. There is a divine plan in order. Let go of your need to know future events. Okay, so there is a divine plan, and you should observe everything that is transpiring, but you're being advised not to get too attached to anything at this point, right? Because there's something cooking in the kitchen. 1818. Focus on what you want rather than what you fear. A balanced mind is required at this time. Yeah, for true manifestation to bring you the love that you want and the financial abundance and security that you want, focus on what you want rather than what you fear, okay? This is great manifestation advice, right? It's manifestation 101, really. We have the great nurturer here. I give and receive nourishment. Motherly, nurturing, devoted, loving, wise, empathetic, compassionate, abundant, generous, receptive, emotional, inclusive, supportive, and stable. Okay, so we could have some moon people here, some Cancer, moon rising, or sun in Cancer energy here, but I'm also feeling a Taurus energy vibe as well. So you could have this great nurturing quality to you. I mean, really, with Pisces and Scorpio energy too can also be very nurturing. I mean, if you fuck them over, they're going to stab you in your dirty, rotten eye. But, but yeah, I mean, I see Capricorn energy is what I'm feeling too. Some of you are real bosses here and know exactly what you want. You could be less, knowing what you want when it comes to, although no, I feel like you guys know what you want. Okay. You're trying to manifest, some really great relationship in your life, but don't focus on the things that went poorly in the past. Focus on the things that you know you want to happen, not what you fear, okay? It's like when you write your online dating profile, don't put, I don't want a Trump supporter, I don't want this, I don't want that, if you smell, if your breath is bad, right? Like, don't write all the things that you don't want, because it's better to manifest and write the things you do want and the things you appreciate, okay? So that is the way to call in abundance. We have, look at that. I mentioned the Scorpio, right? It's time to release any negativity, Scorpio. So if you have any bitterness or anger or regret about the way things ended with someone in the past, or you're still holding on to shit that was negative or that you didn't appreciate, or someone that betrayed you, Spirit is advising you to focus on what you want rather than what you fear. That a balanced mind really is going to get you what you want, okay? So let's go ahead and get into your tarot messages here. So for my pile number ones, how do they create more magic when it comes to love? How do my pile number ones create more magic when it comes to love? Ooh, there's one that popped out. We have the Six of Pentacles. So equal give and receive. You guys are very nurturing, loving, generous souls. And you might have been, stung in the past because of that. And, Spirit is advising you here to, to be open to receiving your blessings. And, that Spirit is going to provide everything for you and that you don't have to worry, okay? And there has to be equal give and receive in all love relationships, okay? And, sometimes things can't be equal because of practicality. Someone went through a surgery, someone did this, someone did that. But overall, things should equalize, okay? In order to be in a healthy relationship, things have to equalize, okay? My pile number ones. That's where the magic is for you, is in knowing that. And I feel Libra energy in this pile too. So we have Page of Pentacles here. So I do feel like you are really badly wanting to manifest that equal give and receive relationship and actually see it happen. Some of you may be looking at somebody who's younger than you, or somebody who just has a younger attitude than you. I feel like money could have been an issue in some of your prior relationships, or, they say the number one reason people fight or get divorced or whatever is because of money. I'm not feeling a huge divorce energy in this pile, but I do feel like, with love, the magic for you guys is, believing and having faith that it can happen for you, and taking the attitude of a beginner, that wide-eyed, bright-eyed, and bushy-tailed kind of attitude. Don't be negative towards your love life, okay? Be positive towards it. Seven of Cups, yeah. So definitely, don't get caught up in the confusion, okay? If you are having a moment of not knowing what option to pick or being confused about, what you should do next. Some of you may have an abundance of options coming your way, but I do feel like, look for Spirit to guide you with the dragonfly here. The magic is in seeing all the different choices that you have, okay? And I don't mean just number of people that you could have, like, options at your feet just begging you to be in their lives. I mean, maybe some of you have that, but in seeing, like, what options do you have regarding love in general, right? Like, should you stay single for a while? Should you stay single and heal and work on yourself for a while? Should you just seek out like a casual connection for right now, because that's what, you know, you're into. Like being really clear about what it is that is going to work for you is gets important at this phase, right? And if you need to take some time to figure out what that is, you know, Spirit is saying take all the time that you need, and we're here, we're surrounding you during this time, okay? And also, again, don't focus on what you don't want, because I see you giving someone the middle finger here, or still wanting to give someone the middle finger, or show someone like, hey, fuck you, I can get other people too, or I can have other options too, right? So Spirit is advising you not to do that and take the higher path, and because it's time to release that negativity here, even if someone burned you in the past, okay, pile number 1. And let's look here and see 10 of Swords. Yeah, if someone burned you in the past and hurt you and ended, Spirit was around you this entire time and was helping you through this ending. But I do feel where the magic is letting go for any need for one-upmanship, any kind of a revenge fantasy, or you know, just feeling like, I also feel like if you put any of the, you know, definitely don't spend hours in detailed analysis. The message here was for you to get kind of some distance from this situation and be detached, all right? And focus on the new, being wide-eyed, bushy-tailed, unaffected, and give and receive, right? That's what you need to focus on when you're going out there again. But I do think that, you know, there's this message about not going over and over and over with in your head why things happened, why things ended. Did this person really even ever love me? Like, you know, don't go down, you know, don't go off the rails on a crazy train is what Spirit is trying to say. Put a fork in it. And don't let the past confuse you anymore, and turn your gaze, all right? Turn your gaze, because you're in a very attractive phase of your life right now, and you're like low-hanging fruit. You're like the spring sunshine, you know? So people are going to be hot on your scent, and people are going to be hot after you. So don't spend too much time ruminating on the past forever, okay? Like try to shake it off. As Taylor Swift would say, pile number 1, shake it off. Shake it off. Okay, let's see. Regarding passion, where is the magic at for passion here for my pile number 1s? We have 3 of Swords. Okay, yeah, so some of you are just realizing that it's not sexy when one person is over giving and the other person is taking, right? And, you know, heart healing your heart, and, you know, grieving and getting through things is sexy, okay? Like finally healing through things. Some of you might think that being sexy is like being kind of damaged, you know, like mascara smeared all over your face, and being kind of wounded and vulnerable, like kind of like a wounded animal is what I'm getting here. And Spirit is just gently guiding you away from that and saying, you know, no, that's not what you want to do or be. You definitely want to get healing from the past. And then we have 5 of Wands. So some of you have just been, you know, like your relationship with this person in the past could have been very passionate, very fiery, but it crashed and burned is what I feel. And it left you kind of holding the bag here, okay? So the magic is in letting go of that and releasing any negativity, in any bitterness, in any kind of cynicism. I also feel like cynicism could be an issue for you guys too. So lightening the load here, lightening up, and being like a fresh new little puppy is what's gonna bring in the magic for you. 6 of Cups, emotional healing. Yeah, like this looks like this bride could have been left at the altar or something like that, but actually she hasn't. Like if you see this progression of her soul. You see her as a child growing into an older, you know, maiden mother crone. You can see that vibe happening here. You can see this is a very ancestor card too. Your ancestors are around you in this pile. I see her gazing at these flowers. So I do feel hope. I do feel like hope floats. There's a movie called Hope Floats. Actually, I think it was from the 90s or early 2000s. I forget, like Sandra Bullock or whoever was in it, but hope floats, right? And that's what I feel like with this 6 of Cups here. There's this sense of having emotional healing healing and, you know, maybe returning to your roots in a sense too, to see kind of where things started and then, you know, going from there. I do think you can rely at this time on people around you to support you and help you, to be there for you. We have 8 of Swords. Okay, but sometimes the magic for you is creativity, honestly, and abundance. The magic for you is relying on others to help you and, you know, taking back your creativity and your abundance, because you're a very creative person. Some of you could be into the arts, into theater. Some of you could be very good writers. Some of you are just very emotive people that care for others a lot, a great deal. So it's almost like you just becoming like, sometimes you can be your own worst enemy, and it's like no one's really blocking you from anything, pile number 1. You just need to kind of open your eyes. There's a song called Open Your Eyes. I've just 111 is on my clock right now. It's 111. So definitely there's this message of opening your eyes and seeing actually the landscape around you. Because some of you are in a very unique position also, is what I get. And you might not be seeing that. You're in a very unique position, but you might kind of be blocking that. And it's good in a way, actually. But you might not be seeing it. There is a lot of love and support around you. And I feel like relying on that is also where the magic is at for you, pile number 1. What about money for pile number 1? The world, you guys are going to have great achievements, okay? So we have boss lady independent here. So you guys are going to have great achievements when it comes to your work, or you already have. Some of you already have achieved quite a bit. And you're like, what's my mission? You know, what's my mission on planet Earth? And I feel like some of you are doing your mission, or you're very clear about what that mission is, okay? And so, yeah, very good things having, the Chariot. You guys have some major, I do feel like you're going to be very victorious and moving towards your success. Some of you are just very determined. You know, you guys had earth angels too, right? So it's because you have given so much to others that you're able to manifest. I don't think you guys are going to have any problem with abundance. If anything, I see you guys needing heart healing and looking at things like you're brand new again and having equal give and take in your relationships. But honestly, I see you guys being very, oh, hell yeah. You guys are going to have a new idea here at some point, a new creative idea. I do see love too. I feel like the word love is written right here. So I do see like a new love could actually spark your creativity and give you a new idea, right? The two could be connected for you a little bit, I see here, pile number 1. But I think you guys have great power and success and strength and determination when it comes to abundance and knowing like what your mission in life is. Ooh, King of Pentacles, damn, pile number 1. Your money is on point. Could it get any more on point? Jesus, right? But what are you guys leaving behind? 8 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. What emotional disappointment are you leaving behind, right? And I think that is, you need to clear that energy out. It's almost like with your money, you're there. You're already doing it. You could be an example to others with the way that you take a risk and the way that you move on things that you want and the way that you push forward. I feel it's your heart space and the equal give and take that really is, you know, your love abundance, okay? It's really, you know, where you find even more abundance, right? It says, Goddess of abundance divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. I feel like you guys are already doing it from that perspective, okay? And it's because you are an earth angel, because you've given so much of yourself and you've proved, you know, you've walked the talk and walked the walk. So, and you've helped others tremendously, okay? So, but I do see your love life has this engagement card here. So focus on what you want rather than what you don't want. It's Manifestation 101, okay? Pile number 1. You guys got Manifestation 101 under pile 1. So in the extended reading, if you guys would like to join me on the extended reading, we're going to go to who's coming towards you in love. We're going to get their initials, and then we're also going to get how they're going to feel, okay? So join me on the extended reading if that sounds good to you. And with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to pile number 2, okay? So pile number 2 is you guys chose this beautiful fairy stone right here. And I'm reading here with this David Bowie inspired Starman tarot deck. I just love it. There's a link to it below if you'd like to look at it on Amazon. It's a pretty cool deck, okay? But let's go ahead and get into it, you guys. So we have creating magic, more love, more passion, more money, all right, for my pile number 2s. On the extended reading, which you can click the link below to go to, we will be going into who's coming towards you in love. We'll get their initials and how they will feel, okay? So let's get into it. We have Ellen of the Ways, attune into nature's signs, find your way, follow your heart, okay? So you could have been questioning your direction lately in life. We have creation, unique expression, follow creation, and joyfulness, all right? Look at that spark there, woo, spark it up, all right? You could have been confused about which way to go. Yeah, because we have organization here, which adds up to a 6, so we could have Virgo energy in this pile or Virgo Pisces energy. We have purpose, planning, and efficiency. Now come to me so easily, organization. So some of you are needing to get organized around your goals and what you want to do. Like you have these ideas and you follow your heart, you find your way and follow your heart, but some of you need some organization in what you're doing. We have stay optimistic about your love life. This is my card of looking good, feeling good, and having a suitor come in relatively quickly because you're throwing off signs of like being real sexy and open and open towards love. We have a soulmate card here. You, my beloved, are like a ray of golden sunshine. I breathe in your love and all my concerns melt away and all that is left is pure joy. Thank you, my beloved soulmate. Wow, okay, so we have joyfulness. Someone thinks you're a ray of golden sunshine and they thank you for being a beloved soulmate. And they think, when all the concerns melt away about what direction to go and how to follow your heart, how to get things done, right? Organization, everything melts away and all that is left is pure joy. Aw. We have repeat, same story, different day, okay? And then we have love burns, all right? So I do think you guys are gonna be manifesting someone new into your life, someone better. You might have had repeated patterns in the past and you had signs of it, but it confused you here. We have 11:11, so some of you are really awakening. Awakening and activations are at hand. Be on the lookout for signs guiding the way. Okay, it could be through relationships, through these repetitive karmic relationships that you've come into your awakening pile number 2, and you're finally getting organized around that and how you can see how it has, increased your creativity. You're still optimistic anyway, right? We have 838. Your angels are providing important information to you and your twin on the astral plane. So you guys, I feel like this connection that's going to be coming in for you, it's this yellow energy, it's this bright golden flame. Your angels are providing important information to both of you, so both of you can come into union with one another. All right, I'm getting Leo energy as well in this pile. Ooh, we have the strategist. Every vision has a plan. High achieving, productive, calculating, passionate, decisive, ambitious, enthusiastic, systematic, competitive, active, tactile, goal-oriented, and persistent and gritty. So you guys are my gritty Mars pile. So some Aries in here too is also what I'm feeling. You guys are strategists and you're developing your organizational abilities. Libra energy here as well, okay? So you guys are like the divine director. I do think you guys can handle a lot of responsibility. And I do think you're growing in that. You're growing in trusting your instincts and which way to go and what to pursue and what not to pursue. Every vision needs a plan, right? And that's what the strategist is here to do. So you guys are seeing things from a different perspective these days, and these old patterns that keep repeating are now not resonating. They're not resonating towards you anymore, and you're getting organized around that. Ooh, we have the South Node. Don't let the past hold you back, okay? And that's addressing this energy here, this repetitive energy from the past, same story, different day, and love burns, okay? So do not let the past hold you back, South Node, all right? So even a past life with someone could be influencing you here too. But I do feel like you have a beloved soulmate coming your way, telling you are like a ray of golden sunshine. I breathe in your love and all my concerns melt away. That is beautiful. That's really beautiful. I love that message. So don't let the past hold you back, pile number 2, because you know you're better than that, all right? So let's go ahead and see creating more magic around love. Let's first look at how do my pile number 2s create more magic around love. Let's see. We have 8 of Cups, right? And so we saw that. I feel like I had the 8 of Cups out for you. I don't know. I feel like I've seen it before. Maybe I've seen it before, and I feel like that could be your energy too. Like same story, different day. Look at this guy's watching a TV almost. And it's like, I've seen this before, right? Like this is the part of the story where I walk away, and I've seen this before, and I've done this before, and there's kind of this exasperated energy of like, oh, you know, this old feeling again, or this old, you know, having to walk away, right? And so the magic for you is staying optimistic, even though you've gone through these endings and you've had to walk away, and sometimes you've just been like, oh God, you know. I do feel like, you know, you're being asked to have positive thinking, and faith will bring you romance, okay? So that's, in this new spark, this unique expression of joyfulness is really what is going to get you to a place where you can experience happiness again, okay? And, you know, you can just look at this as, you know, we have Eileen of the ways here, and so attune into nature's signs and find your way. So this having to move on could just have been part of your journey, okay? Pile number 2, just part of your journey to eventually finding your beloved, all right? So let's go ahead and see where the magic's at with love here. Princess of Cups, like I said, be renewed. Have faith in love. Be renewed. There could be a water sign on their way to you here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I do feel like the message here is be renewed, all right? And I see the name Chad here too. I don't know, does somebody have a Chad in their life? But I see a C name here, a D and a C, okay? DC initials, but maybe a Diana for someone here, somebody who's Asian who has a last name like Chan, okay? So I do think, you know, you guys are having other energy come into your life, and it's going to be much more joyful, much more lighthearted. It's going to be more like rainbow energy instead of being like, ugh, you know, like it's going to be much better energy here for you guys. Like you're going to have a new heart awakening here. The alien, damn, you guys got the alien. This is the hermit in this deck, all right? So for those of you that resonate with like star seeds, empaths, etc., you know, magicians, like, you know, the occult, for those of you that are into that, I definitely feel like some of you guys are going to stop dating all of these, or stop going out with people who just don't fulfill you, who just are like, oh God, not this type again, right? I do feel like you're going to meet somebody who's different, who's very, very different, and somebody who is more on your wavelength. That's why you need to stay optimistic here, okay? About your love life. So I definitely feel like you guys have 1111 here too in this pile, activations and awakening. So I do think you're going to meet someone who's activated like you, all right? And it could be a Virgo. Sorry, I dropped a card. It could be a Virgo. So I do think that, like, you know, you may be a little bit surprised by this person at first, like really this person, and you might feel like a little bit like not emotionally attracted to them right away, okay? But give them a chance. Let them speak, because I do feel like when you hear them talk, they're going to be on your frequency, okay? So this could be Gemini or Virgo energy. Let them talk and speak. I'm also seeing the letter F here too, for those of you that are meeting a Virgo who has F, or you have F in your name. So yeah, give this person a chance, because I think that they're going to surprise you. Queen of Swords, yeah, here we go. Yep, give them a chance. Don't immediately cut their balls or cut their titties off or something like that, right? Like, give this person a chance. You know, I know you've been through it. Same story, different day. Love burns. Don't let the past hold you back. Okay, so, and I do feel it says here, your angels are providing important information on the astral plane. Okay, so there's this sense of communication that's happening between you guys on the astral plane, all right? So there is a need to up-level your communication. There's a need to acquire wisdom about love and not just see yourself as a person who got beaten down by love, right? To have some emotional distance from it is what's going to help create the new magic, okay? And not take it out on the next person, right? That's the other thing that Spirit is saying, like, don't take this out on the next person. Be smarter than that, right? Queen of Swords, okay? So let's see regarding passion for my pile number 2s. Where's the magic at with passion here? Ooh, we have Princess of Swords. So we have 2 princesses. I definitely feel like, you know, the way to, your person's going to be a sapiosexual. That's a person who basically, you know, gets off on somebody who's like well-read and somebody who knows how to talk, like somebody who, you know, is excited to share ideas and information. I feel like in the past you could have dealt with some people who were like cheaters, who were an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who were cheaters, okay? So I do feel like you could have dealt with a Gemini who was a cheater. And, you know, part of it is realizing, like, I do think you like people that are very like smart and, you know, the strategist card here and can wake your mind up and give you a lot to think about, a lot of fodder to think about. But, you know, you might have focused on the negative side of that kind of personality, like the part that's non-committal, the part that like runs off with anyone, right? And I think you're looking for maturity now. And so you're looking for someone with a more mature mindset. 9 of Wands, yeah, I see you cutting out and turning away from any energy that isn't mature enough for you. Honestly, I see you just turning away from it and sending it back into the void and being like, fuck off, I don't want that. So, but again, focus on what you want, not what you don't want. That's a great rule for manifestation. We have 10 of Cups, right? So after a period of dealing with kind of the immaturity and turning your back on it, I do feel like turning your back on something, you're going to, I see the initial Z here again, okay? I'm getting a lot of initials in this reading. It could be a first name or a last name, but you know, you're going to find your happiness after that, okay? You are going to find your fulfillment and your happiness here. And it's going to feel like it was a long haul and that you had to stand your ground and wait. But guess what? You know, those who are driven and those who are persistent get what they want in the end, okay? And I feel like you're passionate enough to do that. We have the Emperor here. So some of you are going to find real stability and real connection with the person of your dreams is what I feel like, okay? Like you're going to find real stability, if you hold out, right? And I think where you guys are passionate, the magic here for you guys is not losing faith, not losing hope because you ran into some willy-nillys, okay? You ran into some people that just didn't feel right, and then you had to send them packing on their way into the void, you know. And the thing is to stay optimistic. That's the magic that you guys are needing here, because you will be finding that person. I see some of you like, no, I won't, you know, like you're telling me like, Natalie, no, I won't, right? Don't take that attitude, okay? Don't be a cynical skeptic towards love, okay? You do need to stay open and see other people around you that have, you know, made successful connections, because I think that you're going to emerge, you know, from your cocoon as a butterfly from this whole thing. Pile number 2. Let's go ahead and see about your money. What's going on with money? Ace of Cups, damn. So I do feel like, you know, money is attracted to you. Money wants to be with you. Abundance wants to be in your world and be with you, okay? We have the Moon. So I do feel like some of you are, you know, have thrown your hands up before, like, I don't know what the secret is. I don't know what the secret is to money or career or manifesting my abundance. I'm just going to throw my hands up and just go wherever the universe puts me, right? And you've just been having to be in this surrender energy. And I feel like the weird thing about it is that not the weird thing, but the happy thing about it is the universe wants to bring you all your happiness, okay? But you have to be open to receiving it, and you have to put total trust in that, okay? And we have the Tower. So some of you could have recently lost a job, or you've been in fear of losing a job, certainly with COVID, or you've been in fear of losing an income stream, okay? Certainly some people can't work the same way that they used to anymore because of shit that's happened. So some of you, you may have had 2 incomes in your house and now you only had 1. Or, you know, you're just realizing that, you know, some pursuits that you've been undertaking have not been, you know, bringing anything into fruition, and you could be confused about your next step. But some of you could be in the healing profession or in the medical profession, healing others, working with others' bodies. Some of you could be taking care of animals is what I see too. Some kind of caring and healing profession. Some of you could be like psychiatrists or psychologists is what I'm getting as well. Or artists. I'm seeing artists too here. But I do think there's been some confusion about I just heard stand-up comedian too. Or if some of you want to be a stand-up comedian or you like that. I do think there's been some confusion because the world's changed, right? With the Tower and the Moon, everything's changed. It's like, what's the secret formula now, right? So you could be in deep inquiry with that, but you guys have 2 aces. So you're going to have the strife that you've been feeling, the unrest that you've been feeling, I see the initials AA here. That could be Archangel Michael, Ace of Swords. Archangel Michael is here. So we have 2 aces. You guys are going to have a new idea that is going to feel really good. Okay. We're going to feel like, yeah, I could do that. That's cool. I could do that. I think you guys are going to have a new idea that's going to breathe life into you, that's going to give life to you. And you're going to get some clarity about a situation. A situation with your money may have ended and you were very confused about it. Like, is it your fault? Whose fault is this? Did I do this? Etc. Was it something I said? Was it something I did? And I think you're going to get the clarity that no, it wasn't. And actually, you know, it's better that you ended up leaving this situation. It's actually going to be good at the end of the day. Okay. Pile number 2s. So that was your reading, and we are going to go ahead and go into your extended reading, where we are going to talk about who is coming towards you in love. We're going to get their initials and how they will feel, okay? My pile number 2s, I hope you enjoyed your reading. And let's go ahead and move on to pile number 3, okay? So pile number 3s, you guys chose the Amethyst right here. And I have your Oracle cards and your Tarot cards. So the question today is creating magic, more love, more passion, more money, okay? So, and in the extended reading, which you can click below to go to my Vimeo channel, we'll talk about who's coming towards you in love, we'll get their initials and how they will feel when they approach you, okay? But with that said, for my pile number 3s, let's go ahead and get into it. Creating more magic in love, passion, and money. We have guidance, inner compass, support, and trust your guidance, okay? So you're being led right now. We have the Octurians, pure white light, DNA, healing, sacred geometry. Ooh, some of you, I got chills. Some of you are getting guidance from the Octurians. My goodness. We have new beginnings, number 44. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Okay, so some of you are needing to move to a new place, or you're needing a new beginning. You're needing a place that you can call your own, where you can really tap into your inner compass and your inner guidance. Some of you need to create that space so that you can get the downloads and the DNA healing that you're needing. We have a soulmate message. You are a beautiful and sensitive soul. Love's objective is to help you remember who you truly are, an eternal being of light on a path of ever greater love. Oh, I love that. I love 4-4 energy too. It's so foundational. Ooh, damn, pile number 3. Isn't that about a bitch, right? It's not a bitch. It's just like, this is intense, right? Release your ex. Some of you are needing space from a relationship, from, thinking about something, from continually mulling it over, thinking about something over and over, and you're needing more space in your mental space and also physical space so that you can receive downloads and healings and have this new beginning, because you are a beautiful and sensitive soul. Wow. Marry me? Okay, so There could be an ex that's trying to come back into your life, or somebody new. We have let old love go, all right? So this could be someone that you are married to, or that you're thinking about leaving, that you're not certain that you should actually marry, or it's someone that you're thinking about leaving and you're married, okay? For most of you, this is this is a clear message. Old love, let go. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy, okay? So you need to trust your guidance here. If it's telling you to go, it's time to go. We have 1,000. Go within. Your angels have a special message they would like to share with you. So there's this sense of having to go within, or wanting to go within. Ooh, 333. Past, present, and future energies need examining. What do you truly want moving forward? Yeah, it's this guidance moving forward. What do you truly want? Okay, because there is, pure energy that's coming through. You're a very pure, balanced, and loving and caring soul, okay? And you guys can't be with people who throw you off energetically, because you are a very sensitive and loving soul, okay? And love's objective is to help you remember who you truly are, okay? So if you went through a negative, if you're currently going through a negative experience with an ex, examining these energies is going to show you, what do you truly want moving forward? And is it important for you to get what you want? That's where the magic is at, pile number 3. What is it that you want? Because that's your magic, that's your guidance, okay? When you go within. We have the collaborator, the moon. I co-create to create. Cooperative, receptive, connective, supportive, curious, empathic, responsible, insightful, accepting, inclusive, reliable, and co-creative. Oh, I love this. Such beautiful energy. Wow, you guys, this reminds me of some of the kids, like the Generation Zs that are coming in, they're just so focused on social justice and working with others. Look at all these hands holding up the world. Some of you could be empaths, highly sensitive people. You want to collaborate with people. You don't want to hold people down or dominate people or control people. For you, it's really about bringing people together, okay? And I don't think you can be with anyone like that either. You need to be with a pure soul who's like you, pile number 3. Have faith in your dreams, my beautiful pile number 3s. I just realized you got 333 in your pile 3, okay? So have faith in your dreams. This waxing crescent moon, if you can see it, it's just beginning. Like, it's just the very beginnings of what could happen, right? And so you really have to have faith, because you are at a new beginning. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. So some of you are needing to clear your energy as well. And it could be that you collaborate and help others a lot, and so you absorb energy, right? So it's important for you to clear that, have a place where you can tap into your own guidance without any interruptions, okay? Pile number 3, that's where your magic is going to be. Now let's go ahead and look at your love, okay? So love, creating magic around love for my pile number 3s, creating magic here. We have 3 of Pentacles. Again, you're a collaborator, okay? Nothing is more, that's a key word for the 3 of Pentacles. You want to be able to work with someone on something, like work on a project together, work on improving the home together. You want to, if you have a child together or children together, you want to have a unified way of doing that. You want to feel like the other person is participating with you and that you can all work together as a group, okay? You guys are very good at bringing people together. That is one of your magic talents. We have death and rebirth, okay? So some of you might have been around somebody who's very selfish, very empty, somebody who didn't really have the same life that you had. They might have seemed like they did, but then you found out like there's nothing there, okay? And it could have been kind of shocking to you to find this out, and it could have really kind of shaken you up, is what I see. But you guys, the magic here is letting go, right? Because we have death and rebirth, and we have that infinity sign where it shows us that nothing is ever like lost, okay? There's always growth that's happening. If you see these trees and the sunshine in the background, okay? And you have old love, let it go. So definitely you could have been collaborating with someone, possibly a Scorpio, or you could be a Scorpio, but you had very sensitive soul or water energy. You were collaborating with someone, and you weren't getting You know, it wasn't fair. Like you weren't getting what you needed, right? So, and it wasn't collaborative, right? Because in collaboration, it's, you know, it is multiple ways. It goes one way and the other way, right? It's not just one person doing everything. We have the Queen of Wands here. So you guys are wanting to, you know, you're wanting to be creative. You're wanting to have excitement. You're wanting to be joyful. Okay, some of you could have a moon in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I'm getting moon in Sagittarius. But I feel like, you know, you're just like, all right, so this happened. So I needed to let go and have a rebirth. But now I'm going to tap into like my higher self, my multidimensional self, which is joyful and embraces all of life's experiences, okay? Two of Wands, all right? So some of you are deciding what your next move is going to be with regard to love. Some of you may be contemplating moving to a different country, or even, you know, going out with someone who's different than you or from a different culture, or some of you might even be thinking about switching teams, okay? Just, you know, the sky's the limit, right? So I do get a lot of sacral energy from both of these cards. So I do think you guys are looking for intimacy and looking for the real thing, not just a bunch of, you know, empty things that go nowhere, okay? And I do think that you're feeling opportunistic about your love life. And feeling like the world is your oyster. You're like, where am I going to go next, right? Where am I going to go next with this? Where are you going to go next? Let's ask in love. Okay, so we have the reversed Hermit. So some of you are going to come out of a phase of being single or being alone, or just thinking that love isn't for you, right? And I think you're going to realize that you're a collaborative person and that you need to share and care with others. And that's part of your rebirth, is like trusting people again and sharing with people again. And it sparks joy in you, Marie Kondo style, okay? And that, you know, you want to have that. Like you're realizing you'll go look for it if necessary. And you're going to come out of a phase of, you know, just going within, and, you know, you've gone within, and with, you know, you will continue to go within, but you're not going to be closed off from meeting people, is what I'm getting here. You're going to put yourself out there. There's the magic, okay? Let's see with regard to passion. With passion, where's the magic for pile number 3? Queen of Swords. So you guys have gotten very clear, very logical, very reason-based. You're like very sciencey, even in a way, about what it is that you want and need. You're not willing to compromise your standards. You're very passionate about what it is that you want and need too. And you could be very passionate about putting up a wall to the devil, okay? To a person who would like to, this could be an ex, okay? This let old love die. This person who is very selfish, who is very tempting towards you, possibly very sexy, very tempting, you know, very sexual. I see you becoming cold towards this energy. And not only just cold, but I see you thinking better of yourself. Like, I'm not going to lower myself to that. I don't need that anymore. So I see you're becoming passionate about your boundaries. Page of Pentacles. And then I see you healing and allowing others in, okay? I see you healing and allowing others in and taking a fresh perspective, all right? And allowing others to touch you is what I feel too. Like some of you maybe were not even wanting anyone else to touch you. I do see like you're becoming more passionately open to that. 5 of Wands. Some of you need to get out some aggression is what I feel too. Like some of you turned away from that devil, from that situation that was obsessive or controlling. You turned away from it, but inside you're still conflicted, okay? And so the magic here for you, again, is letting go of the strife, letting go of the old love, examining the past energies so you can get clarity, and then moving forward, okay? So I do see that you guys are, some of you might be a little bit addicted to the passion and to the back and forth with this person, but you're needing to take stock, pull back, and reevaluate where things are at is what I'm seeing, okay? There's the magic for you. And with money, when it comes to money, what do my pile number 3s need to worry about? Or not, I don't want to say that. What do my pile number 3s, maybe you guys, some of you guys are worried about money, but what do my pile number 3s, creating magic around money for my pile number 3s? Judgment, yeah, some of you could be worried about your money, and it could be because of a separation with someone or a move or just a vast change in circumstances. But I do feel like some of you feel like, am I ever going to like be okay financially? Am I ever going to settle in financially? And I think some of you want to be liberated from someone that was using money to control you, okay, is another thing for some of you here too. Like you want to be free from the chains that bind you, and you want to be free and liberated from any situations. Some of you don't want to be tied down to anything, and you want to be free to make your own money. Knight of Cups. Yeah, I do feel like there is someone here that could have came in really strong to you and courted you really hard, and could be into giving you gifts or showing up like, ooh, look what I got for you, or showing up in a romantic way, and then you're like, oh shit, I fell for it again, or oh shit, like look at what happened again, right? So I think some of you could be a little bit anxious about that, but overall, I think, you need to kind of soften around your money. And yeah, Queen of Pentacles, you need to just take a more receptive attitude and soften and not worry so much about survival with Judgment here. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, you're holding your own, okay? You're absolutely holding your own financially. You have self-worth, you have discipline, you have heart, you are able to, be a boss when necessary with the Queen of Pentacles, you're a nurturer. Okay, so you have a lot of value and a lot to offer. Remember that, pile number 3. And Three of Swords, particularly through the heartache and the heartbreak, or if someone deeply disappointed you, it could be that you were with someone that didn't really respect you, or didn't really support your growth and your efforts and what you were doing, all right? And it could have been a temptation that came in, but I do see you ignoring that. I see you rising above it and ignoring it because you're having faith in your dreams, okay? And then I have the World on the bottom of the deck, which is all about the completion of a cycle, pile number 3. So you're gonna come into your success, you're gonna come into maturity around this issue, and you will close this karmic cycle, okay? So thank you so much, pile number 3. Thank you for tuning into your reading. In the extended reading, we're going to go into who's coming towards you in love. We're going to get their initials and how they will feel, okay? So thank you so much and enjoy your day.